Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, here today to talk about the new LEGO Star Wars 2021 later in the year winter wave, winter, summer, whatever you're calling this wave, set leaks. Now, this is quite an interesting wave. We have a lot of expensive sets. The cheapest set on this wave is $20, but before that there's like not much. It's a mess. Now, I'm going to be quickly going over the stats and then my thoughts. I have tons of thoughts, and a lot of them I actually could substantiate. So first up, we have set 75308 in place of, what the A-Wing would be last year. It is $199. No idea what this is. Set 75309 is $350. Now, that spot was previously taken by the Mos Eisley Cantina last year. This is a direct-to-consumer set, meaning it will only be at the LEGO store, same as the previous one. Now, set 75301 is a, I believe, $40 set, which I think is interesting, and again, I'll get into that in a second. Now, next up we have 75311, it's the Advent Calendar, $40, obviously, nothing super special there, it's pretty normal. This is the big one, 75313, and big in a lot of ways. This is $800 set, $799, it is the UCS Death Star, or at least what people are predicting to be the UCS Death Star. I have plenty of thoughts on this, and I'll give you that in a second. Set 75314 is $99.99. Set 75315 is $159.99. And set 75316 is $159.99. Okay, now that that's out of the way, time to get into analysis. Now, first up, we have the $200 set. So this is like where the A-Wing spot was last year. Now this could be a few things. This could be a new AT-AT. This could be a new Endor battle action set. Like really, it could be anything. My personal prediction for this one could be a Razor Crest or Gunship. I don't see the Gunship being $350, which is what a lot of people have been suggesting. I just don't. I don't see the Gunship being the size of the Cantina. If they're going UCS, I'd assume they want to do figure scale. And the figure scale Gunship would actually be smaller than the LEGO Star Wars official set, which I find quite interesting. And I just don't see, I see people totally paying that much for it, but I just don't see a Gunship being that much. I totally see 200, it's well within, I guess I could, it's just hard to predict this, and I am just not 100% sure, but let's get into the $350 category. Now this, again, in place of the Cantina last year, a lot of people have been saying it's Endor, like Ewok Village or Endor Bunker. Well, I'm not particularly opposed to the idea. I like the general idea. I have a few thoughts. Now, I think this could either be the UCS Republic Gunship, which is probably my least likely. Again, I don't think it's going to be this much. The Yavin 4, which I think is criminal. It is criminal how that has not been made. It's been made in next to no form. LEGO had a plan to release a Yavin 4 a while back, but they never did. And I think after we just got the Cantina, we already have had the Battle of Hoth, we've had the Ewok Village, and we've had everything except Yavin pretty much. We've had Death Stars. So I think it's time for a Yavin 4 Master Builder series type set. I think that's what this is. I know a lot of people are saying Endor. So it very well may be Endor. I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I'm going to put my money on Yavin 4. If not, now hear me out on this, Jedi Temple. Now, Jedi Temple could also be Revenge of the Sith anniversary. That's why I'm less skeptical about pushing this one, but I still want to throw it out there that this is a possibility for a set we could get either now or in the future. I definitely see us getting a Jedi Temple within the next 3 years. I just don't see us not going without one. We have to get one. Now, next up is 75310. This is the $39.99 set. Now, I know a lot of people were disappointed, and I was going to say rip the battle packs. I even posted this on my Instagram story, because we're having no $30 Mega Battle Pack this year. There's been one $30 number kind of looming around, and I haven't seen that. I've heard a few people report on it, but I'm not 100% sure, so that could be it too. But with this one, I think the reason the price is jacked up because we're getting a Bad Batch Battle Pack. I don't know, just a gut feeling. I think we could get the whole Bad Batch, maybe Echo. I think that could be this place, and it could also totally be something else. This is just me spitballing, and I think it'll be a much more pretty much the same build. Now, the reason it would obviously be so much more is because it has so many new custom figures with custom parts, and the Bad Batch needs all that, and they probably all need arm printing just because of the way they are. You could not do a figure without them being hyper detailed type figures, and I just see them that type of a set going for $40. Now, that is my prediction for that set. And we have the Advent Calendar of 2021. Obviously, nothing special. Maybe if I had to guess for this, we'll get some sort of Mandalorian Santa. Just a guess, no idea here. Then we have the $800 set. This is the direct-to-consumer. Now, a lot of people are saying UCS Death Star, and I'm sure that's probably true. I just want to throw out some other ideas. So we could see a giant AT-AT. Again, wouldn't be shocked. Think about $800. That's obviously a lot. 11,000 pieces. So I think a Death Star obviously would make most sense to fill that in. But I think either that, or we could see a Razor Crest. I think Razor Crest is also pretty possible. That being because, we just got the Razor Crest. I think there's a lot of hype around it. And then again, we could also get the Razor Crest for the other 2 slots, like really anywhere. I don't see us getting a Razor Crest for 200 because the Razor Crest we currently have is only 120. I just don't see that happening, and it would be like not that much of a difference. It would be a buffed up one of the one we currently have. But I see a possibility of us getting a Razor Crest and an AT-AT. Obviously, those are just thoughts. Most likely Death Star. I'm gonna go out and say it's probably the Death Star. I just want to throw out some other ideas because why not? Now at $99.99, 314, it is the Bad Batch shuttle. I have a feeling we're going to get this. I just don't see them doing a whole show on the Bad Batch, and there's no other real content this year without them doing a Bad Batch shuttle. Now, something could happen. And then we also have a $59.99 slot that is set 75316. Now, this could either be a Mandalorian Season 2 set, this could be a Book of Boba Fett set. I really don't know. I think it could be both. I really am not going to guess too much around here because that's just a lot of information. And then we have 75315 at $160. Now, I think this could be a ATTE. Obviously, that's a little expensive for an ATTE. Thinking back, the original one in 2013 was $90. Adjusted for inflation, that's about close to $107, $8. But I think I want it to be an ATTE, so we could probably see that in the $100 where the Bad Batch shuttle is. But more likely is what people have been saying is Moff Gideon ship. I, to be completely honest, don't see us getting the ship. Now, this is also stemming from LEGO doesn't do these big capital ships that are pretty prominent. They didn't do any of the real capital ships. They obviously did the Star Destroyer, but they didn't do Snoke's big ship. They didn't do Emperor Palpatine's Star Destroyer. Now, that might be for other reasons, but they haven't been doing any of the big ships from the recent shows or movies. Now, there is a $20 slot, and that could be a dual set with Moff Gideon versus Mando. It could also be just something with 2 figures. Now, personally, I'm really excited for this. The big thing I was worried about with upcoming, we just get a scaled down A-Wing, U-Wing, and, Y-Wing. Like, that was what I was worried. I was worried that was going to be the extent of this year. Apparently, it's not. We're going to get a lot of big sets this year. Now, in terms of what I'm going to buy, probably not going to get the Death Star. I can't see myself spending $800 on a over-glorified brick plastic ball. Like, that just doesn't seem like a thing I'm going to do. But it should be crazy, especially looking at the older one. That's a very nice looking set. I just literally don't have the display room, and if I was to make a whole area, it would just... It's a giant ball. Like, that's like a realm of disaster that I don't want to think about. Basically, all I have to do is wait for the leaks, see what comes out. I am really curious to see, what do you guys think? What do you guys think this could be? This could literally, like, this is the most open-ended type of a thing ever, because there are so many expensive price tags. We know the Bad Batch is coming out this year. We don't know if we're getting any sets for that. We know the Book of Boba Fett's coming out later this year. And then the year after this is just going to be bonkers. So hopefully we get, like, this is our last hurrah for the original trilogy. Then we get to start making stuff on the new stuff, because, I want to see that personally. But that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all next one. Peace out, and stay awesome.